Nичего себе. 15 yanvar Petropavlsk Kamchatka 2026 yil. Сугроб до 9 этажа. Ничего себе. Уху.
Такого сугроба я еще не видел. До 7 этажа.
Так, кому-то машину нужно были режим делать. Вперед, приходим, помогаем, копаем. О, Господи, белого света не видно вообще.
The Kamchatka Territory continues to be affected by Pacific cyclones. Over the past few days of January, rainfall has approached normal levels. Snowfall in Kamchatka has resulted in the formation of massive snowdrifts, some reaching the second floors of residential buildings. A state of emergency was declared in the region after several people died from snow falling from roofs.
Как метет? Поземка. Вон, смотри. Ну, капец.
Kamchatka Krai residents often have to navigate narrow snow tunnels to get indoors. Food shortages have also hit the region, with some store shelves completely empty. One woman posted a video online of herself trying to pick up an order from a supermarket. Unfortunately, she was unable to receive the package.
Ну, типа здесь у меня выход на улицу должен быть. Где он? Где? Где-то там.
However, not everyone views the snowfall as a threat. Officials from the Kamchatka Krai Ministry of Emergency Situations reported a schoolboy who jumped from the roof of a shopping center directly into a snowdrift but was unable to escape. Rescuers arrived and warned of the dangers posed by the snowdrifts. Branches, rebar, stakes, and holes could be hidden beneath.
Жесть какая-то. Не знаю, сколько тут метров снега, но прилично.
The forecast predicts the snowfall will ease overnight, lasting until Saturday, January 17. At the same time, temperatures will drop to -3 degrees Celsius. Winds of up to 20 meters per second are expected in some areas. This will cause black ice to form. On Sunday, January 18th, daytime temperatures will drop from -6 degrees Celsius to -8 degrees Celsius. Precipitation will cease early next week. In Kamchatka, particularly in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, the situation is exacerbated by a powerful cyclone causing a sharp deterioration in weather conditions. As a result, a state of emergency has been declared in the city. Streets and yards are blocked by meters-high snowdrifts, and public transportation is practically non-existent. According to local news agencies, in some areas, the snow depth reaches the second and third floors of buildings. In some places, the snowdrifts reach the height of 4-story buildings.
Сугроб до 9 этажа. Ничего себе. До 9 этажа. Не верю.
Many are unable to open their front doors and are forced to escape through windows or tunnel through the snow. Although utility services and rescue workers are working non-stop, the volume of snow far exceeds the capacity of available equipment. Unfortunately, tragic accidents have been reported due to avalanches from roofs, with at least 2 people killed. Authorities and emergency services warn of a high risk of further avalanches and collapses, urging residents to avoid standing under eaves and refrain from cleaning roofs themselves. The snowfall has also negatively impacted logistics and supply chains. Some shops have experienced supply disruptions, and many institutions and businesses have been forced to switch to remote working. Schools have been temporarily closed. Forecasters report that this year's winter is one of the harshest in recent years. The severe weather conditions continue, and it may take a long time to fully recover from the impact of the cyclone. Two people have died due to heavy snowfall on Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, according to a report by 24KZ. According to Reuters, the victims suffered fatal injuries when snow avalanches from roofs. The situation is most severe in the city of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, where a state of emergency has been declared. Snowfall there reached 4 meters deep. Many people remain trapped in their homes. Traffic jams have formed on the roads. Public transportation has been suspended, and schools have been closed. Residents are advised to avoid long-distance travel and monitor emergency services for the latest information. Snow has been falling on the peninsula for over a week, the heaviest snowfall in 30 years. The first incident was recorded in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky on Sovetskaya Street. This was reported by the Kamchatka Today news agency, citing the profile of the Minister of Emergency Situations of the Kamchatka Territory, Sergei Lebedev. A man died in an avalanche. According to eyewitnesses, he was cleaning his car when the incident occurred. Initial reports indicate the tragedy was caused by the negligence of the management company. The criminal investigation has been opened as a result. The second incident occurred at a private home on Makarova Street. Paramedics responded to the call and attempted to provide first aid, but the man, born in 1963, died. Sergei Lebedev noted that in both cases, the avalanches occurred on sloping roofs. On his social media page, the official sent a message to parents who allow their children to play in such weather. The minister advised caution and to avoid snow-covered buildings and structures.
Сейчас покажем чемпиона в нашем рейтинге. Это вот. Да, нет, все нормально. Так, просто фиксируем немножко.
The expert noted that the weather situation in the region is improving. However, the impact will not be resolved immediately. Utilities have begun clearing snow from the streets. All efforts are directed towards eliminating the snowfall. Following the deaths in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, a state of emergency was declared at the city level. This aims to prevent further incidents and mobilize additional resources to clear the city of snow.
А вот наш легендарный подъезд.
Abnormal rainfall. On January 12, a cyclone hit the Kamchatka region, causing more than 36 millimeters of rainfall over 2 days. In Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, 52% of the monthly rainfall fell in 1 day, Interfax reported, citing the mayor's press service. As of January 13, all budgetary institutions in the region have switched to distance learning, as announced by Kamchatka Krai Governor Vladimir Solodov.
Мы идем, поднимаемся. И потом надо спуститься.
Following the deaths of 2 residents in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky, authorities declared a state of emergency at the city level. The Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky mayor's office also extended an avalanche warning until January 18. TAS reported. The Regional Hydrometeorological Service issued a similar warning on January 13. Residents of several buildings in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky were trapped in their entrances due to snowdrifts or snow avalanches from their roofs. Classes were canceled at schools and colleges in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky and the Yelizovsky district. In Vilyuchinsk, college classes were canceled and schools switched to distance learning, according to the Kamchatka Krai government. All bus services in the city have been suspended, the regional government reported. Residents are being transported by shift buses and Rostvardia pickup trucks instead. Due to the snow drifts, some grocery stores in Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky have stopped receiving perishable goods. The city is experiencing shortages of bread, meat, milk, eggs, fruits, and vegetables, according to TASS. Regional authorities acknowledged the shortages but assured that deliveries of bread, eggs, and milk will continue.
Сейчас приедет. Такого супруга я еще не видел. До 7-го этажа.
For 2 weeks before the cyclone, mobile internet was cut off in Kamchatka. On January 14, 2 days after a request from the regional governor, the Ministry of Digital Development, Communications, and Mass Media restored internet access. However, local residents continued to complain about the lack of service.